We have the pujas. Attend. Attend religiously. It's for yourself. Come on time. Come on time, attend, do from beginning to end. Hell, don't just show up like the Queen of England and do the pujas, and then when it's done, like the Queen of England, just take off. Show up ahead and help set up. Helping to set up is just as virtuous as doing the puja itself. Why? You think Setrap is like taking a nap, and then when everything's set up, he wakes up like you, and then he doesn't know anything? He knows. He sees how sincere you are. So if you're sitting in the pub drinking until your eyes can't see anymore, and you show up exactly for puja, you're a holy schmoly. You're not holy schmoly. Setra would know you were in a pub, letting your Dharma brothers and sisters do all the work, so you can show up like the Queen of England and just do the puja. Think. That's Dharma. So if you just show up, and then everybody has to do everything, you check your mind. What's your motivation? And is that Dharma? You check your mind. You check your motivation. No one else can check. No one else can check. You can check your motivation. If you're somebody you can't do anything, when you're dead, your corpse is going to be thrown away just like anybody else or nobody again. What's the big deal? Now you may be a somebody, but when you drop dead, your corpse just mixes with all the nobodies. So you become a nobody. What, you think 100 years later we come and say that's a somebody, that's a nobody, that's somebody? Who knows? It's all dust already. Think. Pride. Ego. So, when we come to the pujas, we make fabulous offerings, etc. Peaceful offerings. Peaceful offerings are sensory offerings. Sensory offerings, can see here. Water for drinking. By water for the feet, washing the feet. Why the feet? In Malaysia, like, why wash the feet? Because in India, touching someone's feet was a show of humility, that they are much higher than you and you are much lower than them. So offering water for the feet to Setrap or to one of the deities represents destruction of arrogance and to become very humble. That's what it represents. So when you offer the second water to Setrap, it creates the karma for us to become very humble. Then the next one is flowers. We all like nice clothes, we like nice food, we like nice places, nice house, nice appearance. We're attracted by appearance. We're very attracted. Beautiful girl, beautiful boy, we all want it. So this one is what has been creating our unhappiness for many, many aeons. So when we offer the flower, it's symbolic of our attraction to indulgences. Attraction to indulgences. So when we offer the flower, it is to create the karma to cut our indulgences off and to use it for beneficial things, not for negative. The next one is offering incense. Smells. Same thing as flowers. Attraction of smell. The next one is light. Offering light to the Buddhas. What, you think they don't have a torchlight? They have a torchlight. They don't need your candle. What's the point of offering light to the Buddhas? When you offer light, it dispels darkness so people can see, so they don't trip over you, so they don't kick your titarek over. So what happens is, when you put a light there, it creates the karma for us to have our mind open up broader and wider and bigger, to think on a grander scale. Why? When we think very narrow, when we think very minute and we think very petty, we create a lot of suffering for people around us and we make suffering for ourselves when our mind is very narrow and tight and petty. So if we're always narrow and tight, we don't see anything. We suffer a lot, we create suffering for others. So by offering a candle to the Buddhas, the light dispels the darkness of a room. It creates the karma for us, what? For our mind to broaden. The next one is perfume. You think Setrap needs perfume? You think he's got BO? Setrap doesn't have BO. You offer perfume, why? That's another sensory offering of the smell. Tactile feeling. Same thing. Same result, same cost. Next one is food. Offering food to Setrap is another form of tactile, a sensory indulgence. How much time do we spend on food? How much energy do we spend on food? How many cooking shows is there? Food is just to sustain the body. It's not an art. It's not a practice. It's not something we should just sit there and jump up and down about. Food is something to sustain the body, and that's all it is, nothing more. If we make it much more than that, it's basically a waste of time. So offering objects such as food to the deities creates a type of karma to cut attachment toward sustenance. And the last one is sound. Offering sound to the Buddhas creates attachment to hearing pleasantries, praises, Nice words. People put you up. People stroke you. Another ego-indulging activity that creates a lot of unhappiness. And attachment to negative sounds. People put you down. People say you're bad, and then you become angry. You react. You fight back, and you become defensive. Then when you become defensive and fight back, what happens? You create more suffering for others. You create suffering for yourself. You embarrass yourself. You alienate people, and then you become defensive and very, very scared. That's from your mouth. That's from your fear. So by offering the supreme sound to the Buddhas, sound is what? Just music? No. It represents sound. Pleasant, unpleasant. No attachment to either pleasant or unpleasant sound. So we offer the 5 sensory offerings, the 5 sensory senses. Sensory offerings is related to the senses, etc. That's the fierce one. I'm sorry, that's the peaceful one.